Today I'm going to install Windows on my Steam Deck. This is sponsored by SDCard.com. I picked up a Windows 10 Pro key from SDCard.com to use for this Windows installation. SDCard is the best place to buy all your CD keys and even gaming hardware. They have Steam keys and even Windows 10, Windows 11, Microsoft Office keys at great prices. So here I can pick up a Windows 10 key for about $16. Original price is $22 and you can use the code on the screen, OS25, for 25% off. That brings the price down to $16.50. The same code can be used for Office 2019 key and brings the price down to $51. There's a few different ways to install Windows on Steam Deck. I personally think installing it on external SD card is the best. It gives you the option to dual boot onto the card. You're also not messing around with the Steam OS, and all the messing and playing around is strictly on this tiny little micro SD card. I use the SD card reader here to prepare the SD card on my desktop PC. First, go to the Windows site and download Windows 10 installer. Link to that is in the description. You need to create an ISO file and save it locally. Next, download Rufus. Link to that is also in the description. And this is really the tool you're going to use to install Windows onto the SD card. Make sure the drive here is set to your SD card. Select the Windows 10 ISO that was just created. Pick the option Windows to go here. Click Start and choose Windows 10 Pro. Unselect all these options here. Warning that everything on the selected drive will be destroyed, so make sure you have the right drive selected. Now the whole process might take about an hour to complete. Next, download drivers from the official Steam website. There's 6 drivers to download. Extract them and then copy them over to the SD card. The SD card's now all prepped and we're ready to install on our Steam Deck. Make sure it's completely shut down. Install the SD card that was just prepared. Press the volume up plus the power button at the same time, and that loads you into the boot menu. Now we need to boot from the SD card and it'll take a few seconds to boot right up to the Windows installation menu. Go through the steps to install Windows. This is going to work just like a tablet with the touchscreen. Windows is now installed and I can log in. The first thing is fixing the screen orientation to horizontal. I also connected a mouse to make things a bit easier, although it's not necessary. Everything should work using the touchscreen. Next, we need to install all 6 Steam drivers. So go ahead and do that. You may need to restart a few times here. With the Wi-Fi drivers installed, I can now connect to my Wi-Fi and do a complete Windows update here. That'll probably take some time, and in the meantime, you can go ahead and activate Windows. I'm gonna go do that using the key I got from SDCard.com for $16. Go to your PC properties, click change product key or update your edition of Windows, change product key, and then enter the product key here and activate it. There you go. Now I have access to all Windows 10 Pro options without any interruptions. So that's pretty much it. That's how you install Windows 10 on your Steam Deck. Like I said, the best way is to install it on an SD card that lets you keep your Steam Deck OS intact while having the ability to dual boot to Windows directly on the SD card.